and we are now live for National Maths Week in Ireland. We have a few schools that have joined us. Right now, they are on mute, so you can all, we'll start off with Clarissa's class. You want to give a wave? You say hello to everyone. Awesome. And we're then going to ask Colin if you want to unmute yourself and get your kids to wave and say hello.
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 They don't sound too excited. They like, maybe they're still recovering from the hurricane. You never know. Let's go to Glinsk.
Nice.
Glinsk, you guys want to say hello? Awesome. And then we're going to move to Grace's group. Wow, they definitely have a lot of spirit. And Margaret, your group? Awesome. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that when we finish the session, I will get all the contact details of your schools. And I think I'm going to send up a parcel to Ireland. And hopefully, some of you might win some prizes. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yes!
Okay, all right. So now all of a sudden they're getting excited. All right, so I'm going to mute you all. And I'm going to start off with our first little exercise. And then I'll tell you when to unmute. In order to make this work, it's very important that we get you thinking in a mathematical way. And I thought that an excellent exercise is to teach you a foreign language. And if you can learn this foreign language very quickly, then it means that you are ready to learn mathematics as a foreign language. And I see we've got lots of viewers from around the world who've joined us live as well. So thank you to all our live viewers who are there in the different countries. So I'm going to teach you how to count to 3 in this foreign language. And I hope you've got a good memory. 1 is wa. 2 is tafu. And 3, la em. So I'll repeat that. Wa, tafu, la em. So I would like to hear each group recite that to me. So we'll start with Clarissa's group. Can you unmute yourself? And your whole group are going to count to 3 in that foreign language. Go for it. That was outstanding. Let's go to Colm's group. Do you want to unmute yourself and let's see if they've got it? That was outstanding. Now we're going to move on to Glinsk. That was very impressive. Let's move on to Grace's group. Very nice. And the last group, Margaret, are you ready?
Yeah, can you hear us?
We can indeed. Okay, that is amazing. Now what I'd like you all to do is I want you to listen very carefully to what you are actually saying. The last 2-3 groups might have picked it up, but the first 2 groups might not have noticed. So I'm going to say it again and listen carefully to what I'm saying. Wa, tafu, la em. I'll go a little bit faster. What a fool I am. What a fool I am. You fell for my trick. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so the first exercise is that we've noticed that, and I don't need to tell this to teachers because teachers know this already, that students, A, do not always listen in class, and B, they don't always listen to what they're actually saying. So many of you were shouting out, "What a fool I am! What a fool I am," without even realizing what you were saying. So I hope that you're going to be paying attention, because I've got lots of tricks like this, and I'm going to be trying to trick you out throughout this whole session. And if you are paying attention, you will not fall for my sneaky tricks. Well, do you think you think I'm going to catch you? Thumbs up if you think I'm going to catch you out. Thumbs down if you think I'm not going to get you. Oh, they are very confident. Very confident. We'll see about that. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, so let's get on to it. We've now got your minds working in a special way. I want to try a very cool trick. This is a mind reading trick. But in order to do the mind reading trick, I need to teach you how to play the game. So I want you all to choose, in fact, the teachers have to choose one student in each class. You pick one student in each class. And then that one student is going to choose a 2-digit number, any 2-digit number. The highest being 99, the lowest being 100. Sorry, the lowest being 10. What am I talking about? Just seeing if you're paying attention. So 10 is the lowest, 99 is the highest. Pick any 2-digit number between those two numbers. Have you got a number? Don't tell me what it is. Right, you got it. I want you to take those 2 digits of your number, and I want you to add those 2 digits together. So if you chose, for example, 61, you would add the 6 and the 1 together. If you chose 74, then 7 and 4 added together would give you 11. Okay, tell me when you've done that. Have you done that? And then, here comes the hard part. I want you to subtract this answer that you got from the number that you chose. So if you chose 52 and you added 5 and 2 together, you get 7. You're then going to take 7 away from 52. And then you're going to have an answer left over. Have you done that? You have done that. I get thumbs up. Brilliant. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm hoping it's behaving. Let's see. Right. Can you see my screen with the numbers on? Are all the numbers visible? Thumbs up if all the numbers are visible. Good, 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 good. So we don't have any photos on the, screens on the bottom of the Hangout that are covering the bottom ones. I want you to now look for your answer on the screen. So if, for example, you chose 27, you would add the 2 and the 7, which would give you 9. You would take the 9 away from 27, and whatever answer you get, you look for that answer on the screen, and on the right of that answer should be a symbol. I want you to find your symbol and put a thumbs up if you've got your symbol. Okay. I'm going to ask the computer to predict your symbol. Now, I have to tell you that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. And if there are 5 of you, that means that there's a chance the computer won't get all the symbols right. But I have a funny feeling the computer is smarter than you think. Are you ready? Let's see. Computer, can you predict what their answer is going to be? Put up your hand if you got that symbol. If you didn't get that symbol, you might have made a mistake with your calculation. Now, how is it possible that this could have worked? So now we're going to try it with all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, everyone is going to choose a 2-digit number. And then what you're going to do is you're going to subtract the sum of the 2 digits away from the number that you've just chosen. And when you get your answer, you're going to look for the symbol next to your answer on the screen. And I'm going to try and get the computer to predict all of your answers. Now there's so many of you, it shouldn't get it right, but we'll find out if it will. You let me know when you're all ready. Give a thumbs up if you are ready. Oh, they are all ready. Some schools are very, very fast at doing calculations. Outstanding. I'll show you the symbols. Look for your symbol. We've got some people working out what their symbols are. I'm just moving it around so I can get some photos. There we go. And Grace's group. And Margaret's group. And I'm going to just go back to the screen again. Can you all see the screen? You got your symbol? Right, computer. Can you work out what their symbol is? If the computer guesses your symbol, you all have to stand up. Okay, you ready? Oh boy, look at that. A lot of you are standing up. Some of you are not standing up, which means that maybe, just maybe, there might have been a calculation error when you were doing this. And why would I say that? So now I'm going to teach you how this trick works. Are you ready? Let's go back there. Can anyone see any patterns on the screen? Who can see a pattern? So we'll start with Clarissa's group. Clarissa, do any of your students see a pattern on the screen?
Just kneel down. Yeah. Kneel down there.
The symbols change every time, and the same symbols like in a diagonal line up as it goes up.
Interesting. Let's just have a look at that. So while you're talking, you said that the symbols change every time and there's a diagonal. Which diagonal are you talking about?
If you look at 81, 63 is the same, and then 45 is the same, and 27 and 9.
Let's see, 81 and then 63 and then 45. So it kind of is like a diagonal, but but there are so many other symbols. So what does that mean?
There are also multiples of 9.
Ah, what is your name?
Orla.
Orla, you noticed something very interesting. All the multiples of 9 have got the same symbol. In fact, not just the multiples of 9, because if I look at 99, what symbol is on 99?
It's an X.
It kind of looks like a funny X, but wait a second. 99 is a multiple of 9. What about 90? It's got a square, and that's a multiple of 9. So why do you think that would be the case?
Come on. Siobhan, you don't know?
Colin, what do your kids think?
By 2 digits.
What were you saying?
Because it's multiplying by 2 digits.
You're multiplying by 2. Well, in fact, you'll notice that we can make 90, 99, 81, 45. Those are all multiples of 5. But no matter what we do, if we add the 2 digits together and subtract that from the number, we are never going to get 99, and we are never going to get 90. Do you agree? What's the highest number we could take? You could choose 99. What's 99 minus 18? 99 minus 18? 81. So that's the highest number you can make, which is a multiple of 9, but using just the 2 digits. If you took, for example, a low one like you chose, let's try 10. If you subtracted 1 from that, you would then get 9. So the lowest you can make is 9. The highest you can make is 81. So with this particular trick, whenever you do the problem of subtracting the sum of the 2 digits, you always get a multiple of 9. That's how we knew that some of you made a mistake with your calculations if you didn't get the same symbol. Because if you choose any number, let's try 54. 54 is a multiple of 9 already. So let's choose 53, which is not a multiple of 9. 53, add 5 and 3, you get 8. Take 8 away from 53, what do you get?
45.
Which is a multiple of 9. Take 22. 22 minus 4 gives you
18.
Which is a multiple of 9. So whatever you do, you're always going to get a multiple of 9. And I see, Dondi, you've joined us as well. Do you have a class with you? Oh, she's got an empty class. She's got an empty class. Oh, they are coming in. That's great. So Dondi's out in Hungary. So it'll be really cool if her group can join us as well. I'm just going to put her on mute. And so what you'll notice is that with this particular trick, every time you do the calculation, you're always going to get a multiple of 9. So what this annoying PowerPoint does is it actually puts the same symbol with all the multiples of 9 from 9 up to 81. And then it just puts random symbols with all the other numbers. So let's have a look at that again. I'm going to go to share screen. There we go. Can you all see that? And if I choose, for example, a number like 71. 71, if you subtract 7 plus 1, which is 8, you're going to get 63. And if you look at 63, it looks like an upside down 6 and an upside down 9 kind of squished together. And if you take that number, when we click on the mind reader, no surprise there. Did you like that one? So what I can do is I can email this to your teachers, and you can go and try this on your friends, and they'll be absolutely amazed that you are able to read their minds, which I think is pretty cool. Do you like doing mathematical tricks?
Yes.
Awesome. Then if we've got some time, I'm going to show you another one. But what I do want to do is I want to try another trick with all of you. And this is a very, very cool trick because it impresses the socks off people. They have no idea how you do it, and I will teach it to you. I want someone in the classroom with a calculator. Pull out a calculator if you've got one. If you don't, you can always just get someone who's got a calculator on the computer or maybe on a cell phone or something. Right, we're going to start off with Clarissa's group. Clarissa, is there one person with a calculator in your group?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, what is your
A
name?
little bit more.
Ellen.
Hello, Erin. I was going to call myself that when I was a little girl. So, Erin, what I would like you to do is I want you to choose any 6-digit number, multiply it, that means times, by 9, and push equals.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, have you got an answer there?
Yes.
Right, what I want you to do is tell me, it was Grace's group. Want me to say that again? You're taking a 6-digit number, 6 digits, by 9. And then you're going to put, the answer will be on the calculator. And of course, is it Aaron? Is that right?
Ellen.
Oh, Ellen, like the DeGeneres show. Okay. All right, Ellen, I was just checking to see if you were paying attention. So, Ellen, I want you to tell me how many digits are in your answer.
7.
Can you choose any 6 of them in any order? I want you to read them out to me slowly and leave one of those digits out. Do not tell me which one you're leaving out. I'm going to try and work out which one you left out. Okay?
Yeah. 6, 6, 2, 6. 8.
You've only given me 4, haven't you?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's try it again. You did 6, 6,
6, 6,
2,
2, 6, 8, 1.
Now we're going to have to write this down. Okay, let's try that again. Where's a piece of paper? I'm just going to grab a piece of paper for a second. Right. So you had 7 digits, and you said 6, 6.
2, 6, 8, 1.
Okay. I'm going to go with, I think you left out a 7.
You're right.
Ha! That was a lucky guess. But maybe I just got lucky. So we are going to try switch to columns group. Have you got some of the calculator there?
I have, yeah.
Okay. Choose a 7-digit number, multiply it by 9. Any 7-digit number. And don't do like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, because those are easy to guess.
Yeah.
You got one? And I want you to tell me how many digits are in the answer. 8. Call out any 7 of them. Leave one of them out.
8, 9, 7, 1, 6, 8, 9.
8, 9, 7, 1, 6, 8, 9. Now I'm going to try and work out which number you left out. And of course, you can call them in any order as well. Ooh. Did you happen to leave out a 6?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. That is absolutely amazing. I got lucky 2 in a row. Will I get 3? I don't know. So let's try Glinsk. Are you ready, Glinsk? You got someone in your school?
Is someone coming up?
Okay. Right. Are you ready? Pick a 6-digit number, multiply it by 9. I want to see if I can get all of them right. Okay. Call out how many digits. You got 7 digits in the answer.
Yeah.
Pick any 6 of them. Leave anyone out, and you can call them out in any order.
6, 2, 0, 1, 3, 1.
Haha. You left out a 5.
Yeah.
Huh. I've got 3 out of 3. What are the chances that I am actually going to score 4 out of 4? You reckon I stand a good chance? We'll find out. Grace, are you ready? You got one of your students?
We do.
Have you got you got a regular calculator? Okay, so if you did a 7-digit number, would it be able to fit would it fit the whole answer on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
We multiply by 9.
You're going to multiply by 9? Okay.
8.
How many? You got 8 digits. Call out any 7 of them. Leave one of them out.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1.
1 1 1 1 1 2 1. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Oh boy. Let's see. I've got a funny feeling you left out a 1.
Yeah.
Aha! There we go. We're doing quite well. We've managed to get 4 out of 4. Are we going to get the 5th one? Okay, Margaret. You got one of your students? You're going to unmute so we can hear you. There we go.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I have to go.
Okay.
How many numbers?
What can your calculator fit on it?
About 7, yeah. Like 0.7.
Okay, so do a 7-digit number, multiply it by 9.
9. Got it.
Okay, call out all of the digits except for 1.
8, 8, 7, 8, 9, 2, 4.
8 9 2 4. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, this could be a tricky one. You left out an 8.
Yep.
Ah! Boom! There we go. We got 5 out of 5. Now, how is it possible that I could have got 5 out of 5? You noticed something. What did you notice?
No matter what, so if I pick any number out of any, if I pick any 7 numbers and I multiply it by 9, if you add all the numbers up, no matter what, they would equal one of the 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, and equal one of the multiples of 9.
Absolutely. Well spotted. And I was hoping that you might notice that because we had just been doing the 9 times table with our first little illusion. And for those of you who didn't get that, if you want to find out if a number is divisible by 2, what do you check on that number?
By 2.
That it ends with an even digit, either 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Correct?
Yep.
How do you know if a number can be divided by 5 without a remainder?
Make sure it has
A 5 or a 0. How do you know if a number can be divided by 3 without a remainder?
You have to add all of them and
Correct? You add all the digits together, and if your answer is a multiple of 3, then 3 goes into that number. How do you know? How do you know if a number can be divided by 6? I'll give you a hint.
2 and 3.
2 rules. Use 2 rules to make it work. How do you know if a number can be divided by 6? I see a hand up in Clarissa's class.
You have to see if it's divisible by 2 and 3.
Correct. And how do you do that?
You have to check. You have to see if it ends in an even number, and you have to add all of them to see if it's a multiple of 9.
Boom. Good job. But now hold on. How do you know if a number can be divided by 9?
It's the same rule as 3. You have to add.
It is, but there's one other thing about the multiples of 9, that you can always keep adding the digits together and it'll come back to a single digit of 9. So for example, if we took 9 times 101, what do you get? 909. If you add 909 together, what do you get? 18. If you take the 1 and the 8 and add them together, you land up with 9. You will always come back to a single digit of 9. So here's what I did for my trick, and you can try this on your parents today when you go home. If I take any number and I multiply it by 9, if I add all the digits together, then I... Oops, let me just... Sorry, Donnie, are you able to... Mute it? Right? Yeah, okay, it's muted. Okay, so if I have to add all the digits together, I just keep adding them until I get to a single digit of 9. But now, when you guys leave out a digit, then it's very simple for me to see what's missing. So let's try one. Who's got a calculator? Let's go to Dondi's class in Hungary. For some unknown reason, we're not seeing your screen. But Dondi, does anyone in your class have a calculator? You can unmute yourself. So Dondi, are you able to unmute yourself?
Okay, Liam, brilliant. We'll be like Everton to the seat just in case you get the chance to speak. Would you like to sit up here, guys?
Okay, so I'm not sure if Dondi can hear us, so we'll go to Glints. Let's try Glints. Has someone got a calculator there? All right, so you want to just pick one person. The front and unmute yourself. There we go. Right. Pick any 6-digit number. Call out the 6 digits. What number is it?
753,951.
753951. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then you're going to multiply that by 9, and what do you get? Just call out the digits. It's fine.
6785559.
6785559. Now, I want you to pick one of those digits to leave out.
Okay.
Which one do you want to leave out?
I will leave out 8.
8. So I'm going to put a circle around the 8. So what we are left with is 6755559.
Yeah.
Correct? So let's add up those numbers. What is 6 plus 7?
13.
What is 555 going to make?
15.
So what is 13 plus 15 going to make?
28.
28. And if you add on 9?
37.
Now take the 3 and the 7 and add them together. What do you get?
10.
And if you take the 1 and the 0 and you add it together, what do you get?
1.
1. How much more do I need to make 9?
8.
8. So that was the number that you left out. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do I get a thumbs up from everyone that understood that? Let's have a look. We get a thumbs up over there. Let's try Clarissa's class. We've got thumbs up over there. Let's go to Calm's class. They are moving at high speed. That webcam just goes across the classroom. And then we've got Glint's. Yeah, we've done Glint's. We're going to go to Grace's class. Do we get thumbs up over there? We got a few thumbs. Oh, some have got half a thumb, which means that maybe they didn't understand it fully. Okay. And Margaret, yep, we got thumbs up there. Awesome. So what you'll notice is that this is a very cool trick. You can actually try this at home. Get your mom and dad to pick a 6-digit number, multiply it by 9. They call out all of the digits except for 1. And if you guess the missing digit, then they have to get you chocolate. And I know that you're going to like that particular one. But there's one problem with this exercise. None of you chose a 0 or a 9 to leave out. And why is that important? Because if, for example, you left out the 9 in the previous, so when we had 6, 7, 8, 555, if you left out the 9, then we would have had 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 8 makes 21, plus the 15 makes 36. Add the 3 and the 6, you get 9. So what must you do to add on to that 9 to make it a multiple of 9? Either a 0 or another 9. So when you get to that situation, the trick is you say, I'm not getting anything. I can't seem to get a number. Could it be 0? And if they say, no, it's definitely not 0, you go, wait, oh, now it's coming to me. It's 9. But if they had chosen 0 to leave out, then you would go, I'm not getting anything. Could it be 0? And they go, yes. You go, that's why I wasn't getting anything. So that's the only difficult case, when you get a case where they leave out a 0 or a 9. Are you all okay with that? All right. Now we're going to do one of my favorite things. We're going to do a brain teaser. So I hope you're ready for this. Thumbs up if you're ready for brain teaser. Good. I love brain teasers because they involve thinking outside of the box. So once upon a time, there was a young man called Seamus, and he was from Ireland. Top of the morning to you. Is there a Seamus in your class?
Yeah.
Seamus O'Leary. What are the chances? Almost. Okay, so Seamus is driving for a company, and he has to deliver goods. And of course, his boss says to him, and his boss is a very, very strict woman. She says to him, listen, is that Seamus sitting in front?
Yeah, that's Seamus.
Have we got a Seamus in every class? So, I love this. So the boss says to him, Seamus, you need to go and deliver all of these things in the truck by 1 o'clock. And Seamus looks at his watch and goes, but ma'am, that only gives me half an hour. She says, you better be there by 1 o'clock, otherwise you're fired. So now Seamus knows he's under pressure, but there's a challenge. The truck has to drive over the old rickety bridge. And if you drive over that bridge, that route will take 20 minutes. But there's another problem. Because the bridge is so rickety, there's a weight limit on the actual bridge. So Seamus gets into his truck and he goes speeding all the way to the end. And when he gets to the beginning, so not to the end of the bridge, but to the end of the road, so he's going to get to the start of the bridge, it says, warning, maximum 1 ton. How many kilograms is that? 1,000. Great. So he's got 1,000 kilograms maximum. If you take 1,000 kilograms, 1 ton, and you put it on the bridge, the whole bridge is going to collapse. If you put 999 kilograms and let's say you put an extra 1 kilogram on anywhere in the bridge, that whole thing will collapse. Even if it's just 1 feather more than a ton, it will collapse. So he has to drive onto a giant scale, and guess what? His entire truck with him in it weighs 1 ton. And he looks at his watch and goes, uh-oh, my boss told me I need to deliver it and I've got to go. I'm now on the maximum and that's all the bridge can hold. I'm going to take a chance. Now the bridge is about 5 kilometers long, but he takes a chance and he starts driving along this bridge. And while he's driving, he gets about 9/10 of the way. He hears a sound you never want to hear anywhere in Ireland. And that is, oh. Do you know what that sound is? It's a seagull that has eaten pizza with chili on it. And that seagull is not feeling so good. In fact, he's not feeling top of the morning, he's feeling bottom of the morning. And he's flying just above the truck when all of a sudden, he drops a 1 kilogram poo onto the roof of the truck. And guess what? The bridge does not collapse. Why not? So I'm going to give you a chance to think about it, chat to each other, and you can all unmute yourselves. A little bit of action going on. Okay. Does anyone know the answer? Put up your hand if you think you know the answer. We'll start with Grace's group. Grace, your group. Does someone in your group know the answer?
Finally called.
Say that again.
It got it. Yeah, but it got
Oh,
off.
I think she's I think repeated again.
Was on the bridge when the
You're going to have to repeat that slowly because the sound was breaking up.
was on the bridge when the seagull.
The truck was on the bridge, was 9/10 of the way there when the poo, which weighed 1 kilogram, landed on top of the roof of the truck. Of course, if the poo had landed on the bridge, it still would have broken down. The whole thing would have collapsed because whether it's on the truck or on the bridge, it's still going to be weighing down on the bridge. So that part doesn't really matter. But it did land on the truck roof.
What do you think? Right? When it landed on the truck and the truck was still on the bridge. The truck was 9/10 the way. Speak up, Bridget. Yeah, go on, Bridget. Shh.
So Bridget's got a theory. Let's hear Bridget's theory.
Oh, golly. Come on, Bridget, stand up. Good girl, come. Quick as you can now. Sit there.
So what was Bridget's theory?
She's there. Thanks, James.
Where? Oh, there's Bridget. Ah, there's Bridget. Bridget's in Margaret's class. Okay.
So, I think because if the poo landed on the bridge, it would have collapsed. But because it landed on the truck and like the truck is on the top of the truck, maybe that's why it didn't collapse.
No. Hold on. So Bridget, let me ask you this. If I stand on a scale and I take water and I hold it in a glass in my hand, or I put the glass on the scale and I don't hold it with my hand, but I'm still standing on the scale, will the scale show a different amount? No, because we're still pushing down on the scale. So it's not about that. Let's try someone in Carissa's class.
Please, okay. Can I show?
Maybe.
I'm gonna just mute some of the classes here. Okay, you want to go for it?
Maybe before he got on, he took off his watch so that the truck and himself weighed less. So then when the kilogram went on, it was still under. No.
Nice try. He didn't take anything off. He didn't offload anything. Can you imagine if you have to deliver stuff and then you throw the stuff off the truck? By the time you get there, you won't have anything to deliver. He did not change anything on the truck himself. But I'll give you a hint. It was a very long bridge. Let's try Colm's class. I see some hands up in Colm's class.
I think his first wheel came off the bridge just before the bird put the kilogram on his truck, so it just...
She can't bring herself to say the word poo. You can say the word poo, it's okay. Before the bird put a kilogram on the truck, yeah, absolutely. Well, you know what? That is also not right because the truck hadn't reached the end of the bridge yet. But nice try. Nice try. Let's see. Grace, have you got someone in your class that thinks they know the answer? What do you think? No, aren't you Grace's classroom?
No.
Oh, hold on. No, I've got Grace's classroom. Grace's classroom.
Here. This one.
So who's sitting? Who's got the white T-shirt on in the second row from the front in Grace's classroom? Yes. What do you think the answer is? That's Grace's classroom. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think the answer is?
No, we see a different class on the screen.
Oh, but that's because you've clicked on a different class. I'm looking at yours. I'm looking at your class. Don't worry.
Okay, perfect.
On the way across the bridge, the truck lost some of its gas in the tank.
Aha! Give that young lady a round of applause. Well done. So that was the key. Well done, well done. So that was the key. The trick was, of course, that the truck had to have been lighter by the time it got to the end of the bridge. So something must have been lost. And of course, that was the fuel, the petrol. Well done, well done. Do you guys call it petrol in the UK or gas? What do you call it in Ireland? You just call it truck juice or something like that. No? Okay, so now I want to try a game, and I'm undefeated in this game, and I'm looking for a volunteer who thinks they can beat me. So let's pick someone from Column's class. We'll start with you. Brave and thinks they can beat me. And then I'll explain how the game works once you've chosen them. Okay, you're going to unmute yourself. Right. So who are you choosing?
Sword.
Sorry? What's his name?
Maud.
Oh, Maud. You mean you're going to lose. That's what I think your name is. And let's see how this game works. We are going to play a game of counting backwards from 21. You could start first, or I could start first. It makes no difference to me. And when you go, you are allowed to count backwards either 3, 2, or 1 numbers. So let's say you go 20, 19, and I go 18, 17, 16. So I counted back 3. You could say, all right, 15, and you count back 1. And I could say 14, 13, 12, and I could count back 3 again. So you could count back either 3 or 2 or 1 number. How do you win the game? You've got to force your opponent to say 0. So let's say I go 6, 5, 4, and you go 3, 2, 1. Then I have to say 0, and you would win. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to go first, or should I go first?
You go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go 20.
19, 18.
17.
16.
15, 14, 13.
12, 11.
10, 9.
8, 7.
6, 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You can't go 4, 3, 2, 1. That is 4 numbers. So which one would you like to go down to?
What number were we on?
We're on 5, and now it's your turn.
4.
And I would go 3, 2, 1, and you would say?
0.
1 bites the dust. Let's try. Nice try there. Clarissa, have you got someone in your class that is up for the challenge? Because I don't lose so easily. So Clarissa, you're going to unmute your group.
Okay.
Okay, who am I versing?
Your name?
Chinazo.
Chinazo.
Yep.
That is a cool name. What does it mean?
Thank you. I think it means
You're
God's
welcome.
love. Okay.
Oh, I like that. Well, you could have made anything up. I wouldn't have known. So anyway, God's love, are you ready? You're going down. Would you like to go first or should I go first?
I'll start.
Fire away.
20 and 19.
I'll go 18, 17.
16.
15, 14, 13.
12, 11.
10, 9.
8, 7, 6. Oh.
5.
Oh. 4, 4, 3.
Oh, and I'll go 2, 1. Another one bites the dust.
0.
Woo! Maybe Glinsk has got a better chance. Come on, Glinsk. Let's see if you guys can do it. Are you ready, Glinsk?
Yep.
Which warrior have you chosen? Who is worthy enough to try and challenge the king of countdown? Let's have a look.
My name's Ross.
Is Ross the best you can do? We hope so. Okay, Ross, would you like to go first or should I go first?
I'll go first. 20, 19, 18.
I'll go 17.
16.
15, 14, 13.
11, 12, 11, 10.
9.
8.
7, 6, 5.
4.
3, 2, 1. Another one bites the dust. Let's try the next group. Oh boy, they're falling like flies. Grace, is there anyone in your class that is worthy of challenging the champion of champions? There's a lot of pointing at people. That means that they're very unsure. They're very unsure. Okay. Who is my adversary going to be?
Mark.
What did you say that you've lost? Oh, okay. I understand. All right. Would you like to go first or should I go first?
I'll go first.
You can go first.
2019.
I'll go 18, 17.
16.
15, 14, 13.
12, 11.
10, 9.
8, 7.
6, 5.
4, 3.
2, 1. And another one bites the dust. Oh, this has been so easy. Maybe Margaret's group. You guys have had a lot of practice. You've been watching all the others. You've been trying to pick up all the different ideas. Let's see if you can take me on. Would you like to go first or should I go first?
You can go first.
I can go first. How about 20?
Those fingers.
1980.
17.
16.
15, 14, 13.
We know you're
12, 11.
10, 9.
Oh, no. 8.
I know. This is 20.
Oh no. He's going to get mad. Where's he getting mad?
Gigi does.
So what you going to do about that? I've said 9. What's your next move?
8.
I'll go 765.
What told 4?
And I'll go 3, 2, 1. The dust. Oh, boy. Okay. What I do want to do is okay. So what I've done is I've muted all of you. Almost. Let me just mute. Okay, I've muted Margaret's group over there. So what I want to say is that when you're playing this game, some of you in the beginning realized that when I got to 5, I was guaranteed to win. And then I noticed Margaret's group, they picked up something else. If I got to 13, I was guaranteed to get to 9, which means I was guaranteed to get to 5, which means I was going to win. So let's look at those numbers. 1, 5, 9, 13. What is going to come next in that pattern? So let's go to Margaret's group because you guys were picking up the pattern so nice. You can unmute yourself. 17. And then, of course, the next number would be 21. So if we were playing this game, if I can land on any of those key numbers, I've won. So let's say you go first and you go 21. So you go 20, 19, 18. And I say 17. I'm now on a key number. Then you'll say 16, and I'll say 15, 14, 13. Then you'll say 12, 11, 10, and I'll say 9. Then you'll say 8, 7, and I'll say 6, 5. And then you'll say 4, 3, and I'll say 2, 1, and then I've won. But now if I go first, and I say 20, then it's your turn. You could say 19, 18, 17. And once you get onto 17, then you can get onto 13, which brings you onto 9, which brings you onto 5, which brings you onto 1, and then you win. So even if you went, let's say I went first, and I said 20, 19, and you go 18, 17, 16. What's my next number that I've got to get to? 13. 13. So now if you want to play this with your parents and drive them absolutely crazy, all you do is you tell them to either start first or you'll go first. And as soon as you get onto the first key number, 17, you've won. If you miss it, don't worry. Just catch up on 13 or then on 9 or then 5, and then you are guaranteed to win. Did you all understand that?
Yeah.
Did you like that one?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've only got about 2 minutes left. I would love to do one quick brain teaser with you because I love brain teasers and they really get people to think. So here comes my brain teaser for you.
Okay, back into your seats and we listen.
Okay, once upon a time, there was a young girl by the name of, we need a nice Irish, how about Brona? Isn't Brona an Irish name?
Yeah, it is.
No? It is? So we'll choose Brona. Brona's having a birthday party, and it happened to be in the summer, so she's decided to have a swimming party.
Listen carefully now.
And she invites 19 of her best friends, her BFFs, to come over to this party. How many children are there altogether?
20.
20. Okay. Those 20 children all jump into the pool. Oh. I see that even in Ireland, you have messages that come over the intercom, and not even you can understand it. That's amazing. So, there are 20 children in the swimming pool swimming around. No one else was in the pool before them, and no one else got into the pool after them. Wow, that sounds like an airport announcement. So there are 20 children in the pool, but guess what? 20 children went into the pool. 24 heads came out of the pool. How is that possible?
You done it?
20 children got in, 24 heads came out. So we'll start with Clarissa's group.
Well, I think
Clarissa?
that how you said that still be there's 20 kids went into the pool, but 24 came out. I have a feeling the Lola's not brothers, like parents and their siblings were in it.
No other people were involved. Nice try, nice try. Let's go to Colin. Remember, no one else got in the pool and no one else got out of the pool besides those 20 children. So 20 children got in and 24 heads came out. How is it possible?
I think.
Yep.
I think that someone got in and out twice.
Say that again.
Someone got in and out twice.
No one got in twice. Nice try. Let's go to Glinsk. What do you think?
Is that you?
I can't. She wrote it. I can't call it like project. It's more up to his words.
There could be heads of cabbage there.
Ah, there could be heads of cabbage. Now, that's not a bad idea. I like the fact that you're thinking outside the box. People often say that maybe there were coins, like heads and tails, but no, there were no coins and no cabbage, and no, we didn't have conjoined twins either. It was, I knew you were thinking that. There were 20 kids who got in and 24 heads came out. How is that possible? Let's try Grace's group.
Yes, they were the
animals. 24 heads. All right.
No animals. Okay.
Yeah.
I see we have a brave volunteer who's going to come and tell us the answer.
Well, maybe there might have been 20 people getting in, but maybe a few animals might have flown in there and then came out and they got out.
No other animals came into the pool.
Okay, try
It was just those 20 children. Nice idea. Let's try Margaret's.
Okay.
Do you guys know?
Yeah.
11.
What's the answer?
Onion. Inflatables.
Aha! Not that either. Sorry, nice try.
So mean. Parent, you're mean, Steve.
Would you like to know the answer? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to let you know the answer. Oh, hold on. Clarissa, apparently your class do not want to hear the answer because they think they know. What is the answer? What is it?
So 20 people went down and then there are 4 heads.
Give her a round of applause. For those of you that didn't get it, 20 children went in and 24 heads came out. This is the 4 head. There were 24 heads that came out. Not the number 24, but 24 heads came out. Now, what I would like to do is I'd like to thank you all for taking part in National Maths Week. To tell you that we are going to be doing lots more of these sorts of online events. And if any of your schools would like to connect with other schools around the world, please let me know. And we'll try and set up that we can do some cultural exchange. You can even do math exercises or science. If we do get any guest speakers, I am trying to interview someone that you might know. Have you ever heard of David Williams? So I am going to try and interview him. And if I get a chance to interview him, then obviously that will be done during the school day. And we would love to invite you guys to join in and ask some questions as well.
Not to walk around. Follow.
Okay, so Clarissa, thank you very much for joining and for your class. So let's give a wave from your class, everyone in Clarissa's class. And Colin, thank you,
Thank
Colin,
you.
and all of you guys. Thank you. Do we have Colin in the actual photo? We don't. We have you hiding away behind the phone. We need you to kind of like selfie. There we go. Got you. Excellent. And then Glinsk. Where's Glinsk? Where's your teacher? Where's your teacher? Is your teacher hiding away? Let's have a look there. You have to poke your head in again so we can get a photograph. There we go. Got you. And then we've got Grace. Where's Grace? She's hiding away. There we go. And then Margaret. Where's Margaret?
Okay.
Is
Thank
Margaret
you.
hidden in there somewhere? Where's Margaret hiding
Thank
away?
you,
Oh, there
thank
she is.
you.
We're going to get a cheat. Okay. And Clarissa, did we get Clarissa? Where's Clarissa?
No, green, stop.
Oh, there's Clarissa. We're going to get you as well. Excellent. Thank you all very much. And if you want to watch the video of this, you can actually go onto livingmaths.com and you can watch the video again in case you forgot how to do any of these things. And don't forget, we've got lots of cool things coming up. But your teachers, I will email them all the information so that you are going to be up ahead of everyone else in the world and you'll know about it too. Thank you very much and we'll see you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.